off by showing a trailer for the movie Hereditary. And what's interesting is right when I went on this trailer, I got to show you guys this. I got the Ten of Swords, the worst card in the deck, facing me right now. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I didn't shuffle them, but it just happened to be the card facing me right when I went on the trailer. Got goosebumps, and I think that's for a reason. Sometimes tarot cards will mirror the energy of what we're doing in the moment. And I'm going to talk about why I think this is a very dark, sick movie, and why I think it is very important for us to be cautioned on watching movies like this. I did unfortunately see it, and why it's telling us a deeper message about what's really going on in the world. We're going to explore that today. So I'm going to start off by showing you the trailer so you can get an idea of the atmosphere of the movie. And I will warn you, there will be spoilers in this video about what this movie is about and what happens in the movie. And I will also warn you, if you want to know what I'm talking about and you have no desire to watch the movie, I'd rather have you read a synopsis all about the movie and look at clips of it than view the whole thing, because it's just such a dark energy. It's one of those things that I think stays with you and doesn't leave after you watch it, unfortunately. So if you're not strong or centered enough to be viewing something like that, I wouldn't do it. I actually would caution against it. So let's play the trailer.
Come on, Peter. Yes, you're soon.
It's heartening to see so many strange new faces here today. I know my mom would be very touched and probably a little suspicious. My mother was a very secretive and private woman. It's Grandma, you know you were her favorite, right? Even when you were a little baby, she wouldn't let me feed you because she needed to feed you. But she was a very difficult woman, which maybe explains me.
I recognize you from your mother.
What?
Sometimes I swear I can feel them in the room. She isn't gone.
She had private rituals, private friends.
Who's going to take care of me?
You don't think I'm going to take care of you?
But when you die,
She wasn't altogether there. At the end.
I don't like this. Dad, I don't like this.
what's happening? Nina! Don't you ever raise your voice to me! I am your mother! Mom, what's happening? Stop!
I just don't want to put any more stress on my family.
Okay, so that's the trailer. Even watching the trailer gave me a reaction just now. That is for the movie Hereditary. And yeah, so anyways, I'm going to start off by saying what the movie is supposed to be portraying and what I think it's really saying to us, and why movies like this are not just entertainment, and why there's a deeper connection to Hollywood and everything that's going on in the world, and what messages that is conveyed by others in the world through movies like this. So this movie is not using love at all. While we hope for a good resolution, a Two of Cups, in most horror movies, we expect that the end will be okay, like it'll resolve itself, like in movies like The Conjuring, for instance, which is a real good one, by the way. Scary, but a real good one. This movie left the viewer with no hope in humankind and humanity, honestly. It didn't even have a good resolution at the end. It was basically the intent and purpose of the movie, Star Reversed, was to talk about pure evil taking over a man's body. The movie itself showed a lot about what satanic cults do and how they take over a group of people, how they invade consciousness, and how these practices are carried out little by little. Basically, a young teenage boy is tormented slowly in the movie by a demon and a demonic cult, so that his body can eventually become a host to the demon's body and become the king of the cult by the end of the movie. That is the resolution of this movie, guys. That is not a good resolution. So essentially, he is worn down to depravity and insanity till he throws himself out of a window and the demon takes over his body. So essentially, what this movie is telling us is that there was no hope for him from the beginning of the movie, and there was no hope for him at the end of the movie, and essentially evil triumphed over good. A lot of these movies can be viewed just as a pure entertainment, etc. But I think in this case, this was more along the lines of Eyes Wide Shut. And movies like Eyes Wide Shut have been for many years been speculated as being about more than what they appear to be. So I'm going to show you, if you have never seen